Hello, hello, hello. Chongosaurus, hello. Brother Undercover, hello. Dashkov, hello, hello. How are people doing tonight? Mo, what's up? How you doing? Nice key set you have there. Thank you, thank you. CRP Arabic. Oh yeah, I forgot to write that. I normally I've been trying to make it a habit of writing in the key set that's on the main board that I'm typing on. I forgot to do that. It's from CRP Arabic R2.2. Hammer works. Yeah, hammer. It's just hammer CRP Arabic is fine. Okay. Alright. Oh, in keyboard, hello. Oh, exclamation key set? I guess that could work, but exclamation keyboard works fine. Exclamation keyboard should work. Exclamation keyboard should work, yeah. How are people doing tonight? How has it been? I think I last streamed like a week ago. Kind bar, yeah. This is the one I'm having. Dark chocolate almond and sea salt. Pretty good. That reminds me. Crinkling wrapper ASMR? No thanks. Could do that for you, but no, it's not very pleasant, so how many death mats you hiding under there? Let's see. You wanna see? Let's see. One, two, three, 4, 5, and 6. Oh hey, found my Sharpie. What the WTF, is this Nathan's screen with all these desk mats? No, it's just like, so like I take photos, right? Of like keyboards like on the desk. So when I'm done and I want like my own keyboard on the board, I mean on the desk, I don't want the same desk mat because like maybe like it's just a different look. So I'll just put it on top. I don't bother to take away the other desk mat. And I've just been doing that over and over. So I limited myself to 5 or 6. Cause that's like plenty. And also like actually the vertical, like the amount of vertical that it adds here, not bad actually. I actually like it. It actually fits like my height and stuff better. So keyboard drop test can be a thing now. Oh god. I don't know how I would feel about that, but like Yeah. Obviously, it won't be doing that with other people's boards, but yeah. Alright, let's get started. So, here we have our switches. Stabilizers and switches. Let's see. So I've built a Polaris before, so if you haven't seen one, this is kind of how it looks when you open it right away. So when you open it, it says it has this Polaris thank you card. Basically tells you that you should open this guide, which I actually will, because I do want to follow the instructions as I go. Hello, Rocky. Hello. Okay. And then there is a thick piece of foam first, protecting everything here on top. Yo, and KBDfans, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I actually think I missed a couple before. Dashkov, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Welcome back for 7 months. UB, thank you so much. Welcome back for 7 months as well. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so and then there's the keyboard, right? So we have here, starting from here, we have a plate. So today we have a polycarb plate. Next we have the PCB, which I'm going to flash as well. It should be good right off the bat, but just why not just test it. And then we have, ooh, oh, this is nice. Dennis Brochill, hello. How are you doing? And then we have the Polaris keyboard. Let's see. Alright, so this is the in-between piece for the foam. Alright, so this goes in between the, there's 2 of them because I think they ordered multiple plates, but they only included one for me here. So I'm gonna put these 2 away actually. And then this piece of foam is for the bottom part of the case. So we can put these 2 away for now. Yep. So those are the foam pieces. So this goes in the inside of the case, and then this goes in between the PCB and the plate. I have the white Polaris, which I kept my black. Yeah, maybe you should have. These are shims for the stabilizers, screws, and then we have bump-ons, and these are the small gaskets. Long boy, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. And we have the long gaskets here. We have a bunch of them, but we won't need that many, I believe. So we can put these away. If we do need more, I'll take them out. Alright. You just got your Polaris yesterday. What? Shakira O'Neal? Shakira Oatmeal? That's so strange. Why are you spamming Shakira Oatmeal? Anyway, so yeah, so this is the case. I love oatmeal. Me too. I like oatmeal for breakfast for sure. So this is a black treated weight. It's more like a dark gray, I would say. Really nice. You love shock and you love oatmeal? Okay. Alright. Shock is the man. Love the streams, man. Thank you. Alright. So let's actually, I'm gonna just put this down for a second. The case. And the first thing I want to do is actually test the PCB, so let's do that first. Okay. Wow, nice 800 USD board. Okay, seems to be working. Alright, gonna open VIA just to check. It looks like I might need to flash it, so let's. So that's what VIA looks like right now. I'm actually gonna move that box. So let's actually open up the Polaris guide, and I'm actually going to put this. Let's see if I can put this on the same screen. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do this instead. Alright, so here's the Polaris guide, which is loading. What I'm gonna do is I am actually gonna use via.com. And then here you can go to firmware. And here AIO3 Polaris via.hex. You just download it. In my case, I just download it to my folder where I keep all my hex files. And then insane. First it was 450 on Mech Market, then 550, then 650, and now 800. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So sad to see board AIO3 made almost no profit on being flipped for such ridiculous prices. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it would be nice if those profits went to the designer instead. And now you open up VIA, which I have here. I mean, no, actually, QMK Toolbox, my bad. So I open QMK Toolbox, which is opening right now. Where's the reset button on here? Oh, here it is. Okay, so if you guys want to see QMK Toolbox, I'll actually share that window too. Do I have it here? I do. Perfect. So QMK Toolbox, in my case, I just open it, and in my case, I just have to choose the hex file. So here, AO3 Polaris via.hex, and then you just press the reset button down here. Oh wait, okay, there we go. And then you just click on flash. It should flash. Perfect. And then I often just like to take it off, put it back on. I can close QMK Toolbox, and now VIA is detecting it. So now you go to VIA, you click on the right arrow here, for instance, and here we go, Polaris. All right, great. So that's what it is for that. And actually, just gonna check the layout that we wanted today. Regular caps lock, 2.25U left shift, 7U spacebar, split right shift, and split backspace. Alright, why don't we set that up now? So I'm just gonna set this to left control because that's my preference. Left control, that's fine. And then right shift, and then this we can set over to MO1. It's gonna be split backspace. So if you go to the second menu here, layouts, you can say you want Sanguine, yeah. Right shift split is correct, and then you want backspace split as well. And you can go to key map, and now these you can map to the corresponding key. So it would be backslash, tilde, and where's backspace? Backspace, there we go. Alright, cool. Just gonna check the second layer. I don't really like these, but I'm just gonna, maybe I'll just get rid of some of these. Like I don't really use these. And I certainly don't use those arrows. So for now, we'll just put the arrows here as like an HHKB style. So up, left, right, and down. Delete can go here. That's fine. The P maybe, that's fine actually. This is all good. Actually, this is okay for now. I mean, maybe we can do like page up, page down, home, end, for example. And maybe you can put caps lock over here, like the HHKB. Okay, so that's all good. Alright, cool. And let's actually test the PCB as well. So you'll go to key tester. Cartoon 91, hello. I'm in love with my Polaris. Yeah, I really like mine too. Let's see, and then you can go to test matrix, and it opens up this like rearranges all those little boxes. And then I can grab my tweezers, and we can just go ahead and test it out. Okay. I'll be honest, I've never seen an AIO3 PCB fail, but it's always good practice to test them all nonetheless. Like Nathan had a failing like Wilbur PCB but he had forgotten to test it and noticed it mid building. But it was like, you know, one of the pads or something was off. Anyhow, always test your PCBs. Imagine testing, YOLO it. Nah, man. I'm not that kind of person. Alright, cool. We good to go. And then I can just close this guy for now. Okay. So stabs first, so we can just put these to the side. So we're only gonna need very few of these. So because it's only gonna be the left shift, the enter, and the space bar. So we only need 3 stabs for that. Okay. Polaris has to be the keyboard of the year? Yeah, I would think so. Actually, I would think so. It really is such a good keyboard for the price. It came out so well. Okay. Split my pieces. No need to clip these because these already come clipped. So no need to clip these little inserts. We can get right into lubing. I'm super hyped for the Vega. The Protos look really good. Yeah, the Vega looks really nice too. I mean, it's basically a 65% like Polaris, right? I imagine that there may be some modifications, but yeah. The seamless build on the Vega is so hot. Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely try to get the Vega and Andromeda as well because of how good the Polaris is. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I personally am not super interested in the Vega just because 65% isn't for me as much. Like, I do like 65%, but I guess I don't use it as much as 60% or TKL. But if I were interested in one of these designs, it'd definitely be the Andromeda. I think the sides are looking really cool on that one. Anyway. Yeah, the sides are nice. I mean, they still serve the purpose of being like a handle to like lift the keyboard. So that's kind of nice. It hasn't lost the functionality, and at the same time, there's those curves, and it's really nice, like the side profile. Hopefully, we'll see more photos of it soon. I can only imagine that either Nathan or maybe somebody might receive the prototype, but who knows right now how things are. How am I doing today? I'm doing all right. I had some. I was just busy today, I guess. Yeah, I'm doing all right though. The Vega is literally the perfect board for you. 7U, 65% gasket, and seamless. You have great taste in how to match key sets, keyboards, and artisans. Every time I see a key on your stream, I'm impressed by the combinations. Thank you, thank you. I do purchase keyboards. I mean, well, so oftentimes on streams, a lot of the boards are obviously not mine, but I actually do have like a pretty good idea of what I want by the time I'm purchasing any board. So like when I purchase a board and pick the color, I already know like a list of sets, for instance, key sets that I kind of want on there for sure. And then as the time flows, the time goes by, that might change a little bit, but it mostly stays close to the original plan. So I start, like, it's the same with artisans, the same with key sets. I buy them knowing that I'm going to use them as specific combination. Because otherwise I feel like I would end up not using them, which has happened to me before. So I've been trying to abstain from purchasing things that I don't have plans for, like to actually build into like some, you know, like a build. So yeah. Love the design of the 8X MK Mark II, and the Vega is is basically seamless 60%, 65% version of that. Yeah, exactly. So the Polaris, the KBDfans 8X Mark II, I mean, all the AIO3 designs have like very, very similar characteristics, and like there's a very definite style going into the designs, and it's clean, right? It's clean looking, it's seamless. It's really nice, and it's evolving like slowly, like with the gasket stuff, and yeah, AIO3 is very, very skilled and talented, I think. That's what I would say. Very talented. Very humble, too. Designing my own board. Totally understand how long this shit takes. Yeah. It's like, it's all about the little details, too. Like, there's people who rush, like, a prototype, and the thing about prototype is, yes, you are trying to test whether things work, but you definitely want to waste the fewest number of opportunities as possible, because, you know, you're spending money each time you order a prototype. So before you go into the prototyping process, you have to make sure all, like, everything is, like, clear, you know, like, check, like, your design passes all the tests, like, obviously that you're not missing anything crucial. Like that time I built an Oxalis and like the port was bad, or like for instance, like there's been cases where like fitment could not go right. There's cases where yeah, all kinds of things, right? Like the plate tab rubs against the anodizing and it like scrapes it off. Yeah, I've seen like things like that. So all things you gotta consider, right? And like the seam and all that kind of stuff, if you're doing like a seam board with a seam, and like mild fillets and chamfers. Hey Toki, hello. Toki, do you enter that Keycaps sale? Hey Milkmanu, hello. No clowns in here. Hey Lana, hello. Welcome. How are you guys doing this evening? I do wish I had more than one camera in a way, so I could show you like a camera from this side and you could see like the backlight and stuff, but it's fine. I guess I'll reserve that for the typing test and the photos, which I normally take like the same style photos anyway. It's done purposefully just because it's easy for me to set up, and I think it's, you know, for like descriptive enough. Yeah, you joined? Cool. I'm not sure what to join for that, the Keycaps sale. Finishing orders. Nice. Oh yeah, lubing, right? Eating McDonald's. Hey, Mickey D's. What do you like the most? Okay, guys, what do you like the most about Mickey D's? What is Mickey D's best for? I mean, obviously there's chicken McNuggets. Like 20 piece is a no-brainer. My favorite is to get barbecue sauce and sweet and sour. Fries. I think the fries are pretty good for the price. Good bang for the buck, I think. Bathroom breaks. Oh gosh. I like McChickens too, but but yeah, the burgers themselves are not so good. I would 100% agree with that. Like the Big Mac, like any of the burgers in McDonald's are not that good. But the fries are good. The fries are good. The nuggets are good. The burgers suck, in my opinion. Remember, for the price too. Like, people will tell me like, hey, I love Shake Shack burgers, but Shake Shack costs like $8, $9 for the burger. It's expensive. There are other places that are way better for the price. I agree with that. I mean, for the burgers specifically. Yep. Yeah, if I go to McDonald's, yeah, it's for the McChickens, for the chicken McNuggets, and for the fries. for sure. If I go to Burger King, yeah, burgers are pretty good. Their fries are okay. They're alright. I think I like In-N-Out a lot when I visit like the West. I do like In-N-Out's like fresh burgers for the price, especially. I think the bang for the buck going on there is pretty substantial. It's really good. Yeah. But I mean, people say. I mean, I was talking to some friends about this, and they were arguing that Shake Shack burgers are very good, but I was arguing that, well, it's very expensive too, though. Like, the sauce is very good, right? I think someone put it nicely. It's like Shake Shack is like if you tell a gourmet chef to make a fast food burger, right? But yeah. Anyway, enough fast food talk. Although I love it. Alright. Actually, fast food talk just really gets me going. Favorite chicken joint, like fried chicken. My opinion, Popeyes. For sure. Hands down. Popeyes the best. Church Street. People do say it's pretty good. Yeah. But yeah, Popeyes where it's at. KFC, nah. And then I'm sure there's other like local spots that I'm probably missing, but if we're talking about national chains like this, Popeyes is where it's at. Church is too dry. Church is, yeah, I haven't tried it beyond one time, so I don't really like remember. I don't actually know exactly what it like, how to compare it. People have different opinions though, but I've definitely heard Popeyes being #1. What about ground fried? Popeyes biscuits. Biscuits. I love biscuits. Hell yeah. Their rice is good. The rice and beans side at Popeyes is pretty good. I like their Cajun fries too. Cajun fries are really good. All the Five Guys' fries are also pretty good. Well, they can come kind of soggy because of the peanut oil. But oh yeah, for Cajun fries, Popeyes does a pretty decent job, I think. Not the best though, for sure. Not the best I've tried. KFC famous bowl slap. KFC I feel like offers good bang for the buck in terms of price. Look at the price point. Lots of pieces for the same price. Popeyes biscuits are a mini desert. I love KFC biscuits with the strawberry jam. You guys know the strawberry jam from KFC? It's like so good. Do you guys know it? Oh god, strawberry jam from KFC. Five Guys give so many fries. Yeah, they pack it up. They pack it up for sure. If you ever come to Seattle, you have to try Ezel's chicken. Ezel's. I'll try it. I'm always down to try a chicken spot. I've said this before. Top 5 like fast food slash like decadent foods for me. Here it goes. Pizza, burgers, tacos. Pizza, burger, tacos, fried chicken, and I think the 5th spot I kind of reserve it for pretty much like just any kind of like it's like a wild card. But I like ramen a lot, so if I need something quick, ramen hits the spot for me. Yeah. Five Guys expensive too. I agree. Five Guys is expensive. Well, enough talk about food for now, because it's actually kind of making me feel hungry. Or making me crave it, rather. Sorry if you feel the same way. Desk mat. Desk mat is the Ursa Vista desk mat from Kono Store. Kono Store might have extras, so check on Kono Stores. They have a single page for all the desk mats they carry, so just go there and look for the Vista desk mat. It's the one that came with GMK Ursa. Like obviously the desk mat ships before if you ordered them separately. So I did that. So I actually did not get GMK Ursa. I actually only got the desk mat. But yeah. I actually buy a lot of desk mats, which is kind of ridiculous, but as someone who builds and wants to take pictures on like backgrounds that are different, I like using different desk mats. Especially because I don't really get much natural light here. So, you know, I gotta work with what I have. And, I mean, I could always just take it outside, but kind of a chore, too. Sold out pepperoni. I'm sorry, guys. There used to be some extras, but I guess they ran out. The EPBT Ivory Safari desk mat is really nice. I only took a glance at the Ivory stuff. It looked pretty nice though. So I will probably check it out again before it ends. Though I kind of doubt I'll be getting this set. I feel like I have enough of that like light, sort of natural color scheme going on that I don't need it, especially if I have beige. But yeah, it goes to a good cause, the EPBT Ivory stuff. Or the key set, but not the desk mat. I see. I'm kind of trying to choose a Boba Tea series desk mat. In my opinion, do not get the Taro color one, because Mr. P-Wade3 is planning to do an official, sort of, so to speak, Taro desk mat. So if you own GMK Taro and you want a desk mat of the same colors and you want a color match, wait for P-Wade's desk mat release. The ones from Key Company are they're just like you know, like community stores design, and they are like, you cannot guarantee that these colors will match Taro. Huge leak? No, not really. He said it on his Discord. But now you know. I'm just passing the word. For whose desk mat? GMK Taro. GMK Taro desk mat. It will happen at some point in the future. Not yet, but it will. I mean, the group I won't ship for a while anyway. The R2. So just wait for that. And P-Wade will definitely be running like swag for GMK Taro R2. But yeah, I agree. The regular milk tea one, the black milk tea one, looked pretty good. And I also crave boba so badly these days. I've not had boba in so long. This lockdown is the worst. But, you know, so it goes. So it goes. Boba is bad for you though? I don't care. Get it delivered? It's so expensive to have it delivered here. Super expensive. It would cost me like 4 times the price of the boba to get boba delivered here. So, yeah, hard pass. Just go get some. Sounds simple. Simple enough to me. Depends how bad you want. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fine. Thoughts on Polaris versus Unicorn? Pros and cons. I like the I think Polaris is kind of nicer if you want like a more consistent sort of sound slash key feel across the board. Unicorn is super bouncy though. So if you really like that bounciness to it, go for Unicorn. And also different aesthetic, so yeah. Both might be expensive if you get them. Get it delivered, Diego, come on. Chad, please. Are all gummos bouncy? It depends on the O-ring. But the Unicorn O-ring is fairly bouncy on that particular case. Yeah. Just FYI. Let's see. Alright. So... stabs. Shim use is shown below. Can go above, I guess. But I remember AI Ultra mentioning something about the shims before. I will check really quickly. Let's see though. Let's see. Really want to type in a Unicorn one day. Always sounds like a great typing feel. It is a nice typing feel. Very bouncy for sure though. What the heck? Does this fit or no? Does this fit or nah? It doesn't, actually. I have a feeling I'm not gonna use the shims for this. Those shims were hard to put on for me. Yeah, they kind of look a little bit too thick for use with the Durocks. So... hold up. I remember someone I have AO3 study something about the shims. Choo. Aha. He said that. He said, only cherry clip-in, GMK screw-in, and a few others need shims. Durock and Everglide sit stable without. Ah, there we go. No shims for me then. Perfect. Good thing I remembered. I totally remember someone mentioning that the shims would not work very well with Durocks. And I was like, huh, but it's in the guide. And chat was telling you also, oh my bad. I'm so sorry. I got distracted trying to read this. Certain stabs you don't need. I see. Aha. Pepega on my part. My bad. Chat was telling you also, meaning you were trying to tell me. Also, actually, do I need, oh, just in case I'm gonna use washers, though. The washers I will use. Is this Chad 7U Sangan layout? Gannibal, would you like to get banned? Chad. Okay, I'll leave it to Chad, to Chatty Rick Chad, whether Gannibal gets a timeout for saying such atrocities. Crimes against humanity. Alright, Chad, what's the verdict? Do we time out Mr. Gannibal or no? Lightning gets banned from RMM. He gets another shot. Okay, okay. Gannibal might have come here and then left. How long does it take you to desolder? Probably like an hour. 30 minutes to an hour, depending on the board. Mostly. Four sets of Durock through novel keys. Nice. Good that you got some. Seven used the way. Ah, yes, you have seen the light once again, Mr. Gannibal. Congratulations. Which CRP set is on the board above? If it's CRP, exclamation keyboard for the key set on the board above. But it is Arabic. Jane shipping will probably go up till the end of the year. By the way, most likely to the end of the year. I say that because shipping situation from Asia is just bad all around. You don't want to be shipping so much right now. Chance of getting lost. Like basically a shipping embargo, which limits on weight and volume right now. It's kind of risky, just overall. Well, Gannibal, you got it for free, so of course you're not concerned. You didn't pay money, unlike all the other people who are waiting. So we know why you're not concerned. Of course you're not concerned. Oh goodness. I get my IDB next week, so lit. Nice. IDB should be pretty nice. $7U is good though. What is this link though? Oh, it's a Vint Keys video, but we'll watch that some other time. Excuse me. Did you get any other CRP 2.2 base kits? I have APL on the way, Saturn OG. I got that to replace my R1 kit. Did someone say free Jane? Guys, quick, tell everybody, free Jane, 1,000 viewers. Let's go. OMG, you hit on extras? Yes, I did. Yo, Milk Menu, thank you so much for the 69 bits. There were only 4 kits, you lucky SOB. Thank you, thank you. Pogu, I'm building the NK65 you want? You want an NK65? What? What? That's so nice. That's great. NK65 best deal. Seriously. One in gifting to my brother. Build will be CRP Peacock and Durock dark purple tactiles. Ooh. Look at you. Fancy. That's very nice. That's super nice of you. Super nice of you. That's an awesome gift. I hope your brother loves you for the rest of time. Big poggies. Yeah, that's very poggies. Alright, so okay, so 2 reasons I'm doing this now. The assembly on the stabilizers and stuff. So for those of you who have already built a Polaris, you will note on the guide that you basically start by putting the gaskets on the plate and stuff and on the case. In my particular case here, I'm going to be putting all of the gaskets on the case, on the like Polaris like top case. So I'm free to do whatever I want with the plate without having to put gaskets on it. So, just FYI. Case only for me, use different plates. That's correct. Probably gonna grab a NK65 ED, such a good value. Yeah, so good. KBD75 came in today for my first build. Just need to order stabs in the key set. Ooh, nice. So you already have the switches too? That's good. Wait, so you ordered switches, but you forgot to order stabs, I assume? Went with blueberries. Very nice. Very nice. Forgot stabs. I see. It's okay. I made that mistake a long time ago. When I first started doing stuff, I was like, oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm like, about these long keys, what are these holes here? And I'm clearly not putting anything through this. Clearly it's missing. And there was the stabs. Good thing I didn't solder though. I just put it back and I just like disassembled it again and it was all good. But that would have been very Monka-esque. Definitely seen some out there on like RMK. Alright. Hey, what? Is my Corsa dead? Is it? Probably the cable then. Cable could have died. Direct soldering a cable is a super huge pain. Because if you don't secure it well enough, it can twist, bend, kink, and GG. Alright, so let's test these guys. Where the heck is it? I think the build will be a good step up from the ducky he's currently using. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Super nice of you. I hope they enjoy it a lot. Isn't Ducky a good brand? It is. It is. Nothing wrong with Ducky. There's a lot of cool OEM boards from Ducky, but they're just saying it's a custom, so why not? Alright. Let's check these stabs today. Okay, seems alright. Polyplate, I hate having to snap the plate into plate after the fact. What do you mean snap? Just be careful the first few switches and the rest is done on its own. They shouldn't have an issue later on. But it is true. Gotta go game, catch a VOD later. Sounds good, Lana. Take care. I hope you win. Let's try my CRP. Enter. Inks are it for this board. Okay, seems fine. I put all the switches into the plate first in my poly builds now. Ha. Oh, okay. I see. I still don't do that, but that's understandable. I can see why you do it. The problem about putting all the switches into the plate for me is that you have to line up the pins. And that doesn't always happen when there's 2 pins per switch, including all the pegs, and then like, you know, the PCB, right? So it's not super hard, but I just don't like it as much. Yeah. Alright, cool. Spacebar time. Okay, don't really hear rattled. Noxery's Anno looks dink. I really like it. Yeah, no, this T60 Anno came out really nicely. And this was a B stock, supposedly. But the B stock was like, there's a very, very slight shading, like right here. It's like a butterfly looking shade. But it's like, literally you can't tell unless you put it in harsh light like this. So hey, not bad. Not a bad deal in my opinion. Got an X60, nice. X60s are really nice. I actually had one for like 2.5 years. Like 2 years, and it was really nice. I actually really liked it. It was one of my favorite boards, but I sold it because I had to. I needed money. Looks like Dr. Disrespect's mustache. Maybe I am Dr. Disrespect. Just kidding. That would suck. 4-cent CD. The spacebar on the Polaris is great, even the 7U. Yeah. Yeah, the Polaris has a really nice sound to it, that's for sure. This is probably the one thing I've been enjoying about the board. It sounds really nice. I love to be Dr. Disrespect. I don't know. Sorry, but I don't know. The thing is, I don't know. He's a personality, but yeah. Having an artisan sculpted after you? Okay, fair enough. But what if I told you I might have an artisan sculpted after me at some point? I'm just kidding. Probably not. Probably not. Alright, cool. Good thing these are PCB mounts though. Yours and incoming. That would be interesting. figurine. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. I don't know. E-School buzzed yellow Polaris for the win. Is the Lin montage on your YouTube yours, or was it a customer build? That is mine. That is my own. And Janky Render, the song is from Epidemic Sound, so you need a subscription. But if you need to know what it's called, I can look at it. It's called Before Chill by Yomoti. Y-O-M-O-T-I. How do you like it? I got one coming in from someone in Korea. I liked it very much, actually. I think the Lin montage sounds pretty nice, actually. I think the sound is what first kind of struck me at first. Second of all, the anodizing color specifically was really, really nice, done navy specifically. Although I've seen the other ones and they also look pretty good. What else was notable? Oh, it has really sharp edges, so just know that. Like the bottom side, like where the not where the handles are, but where like on the other bends, it has kind of sharp edges. So just make sure you don't like strike it against a hard surface or anything like that. Yeah, so use bump ons, I guess. What else? Yeah, overall a pretty good. How much are subscriptions to Epidemic? I can look it up for you, actually. I forget how much it was exactly. How much I'm paying. I can tell you though. I haven't actually. I have a referral link down in the boxes below. I think personal use is $15 a month, and commercial use is $50 a month. But for people like me, like I don't need to monetize a lot, so personal is just fine. So 15 bucks is just enough. There's obviously for people like maybe like people who do like like Nathan, who does a lot of like productions work and stuff. He might be needing to use bigger licenses or even custom. Yeah, but $15 for personal use is really not that bad for Epidemic Sound. There is also, if you look into it, there might be student subscriptions as well. So you can use a student subscription as well for it. Although for student subs, pretty sure that it restricts you a little bit more on the licensing part. So definitely no monetizing, I think. Twitch can't get you for Epidemic. That is correct. That's why I use it. Well, that's why a lot of people use it, right? So that's the whole point of it. I don't understand why my AC went off. Like, it turned off. It's kind of hot, though. I was kind of hyped for this summer because me and my brother will go to LTX, but obviously it got canceled. That's a bummer. Yeah, I was gonna go to KeyCon, but that got canceled too, so yeah. Well, not canceled, but postponed rather. Bro, you mean we already went to KeyCon? That is true. Thanks to Mr. Hello Caps. We did have a online KeyCon event, which was very fun. I was listening to Gannibal and 030 Kevin and a bunch of other Canadians be all rowdy up in chat. So that was fun. It's okay though. Be alright. Check if I'm missing anything, but yeah, I can do the plate assembly and all that first. No problem. Okay. Let's see. Man, fixed plates are so nice, so easy. Don't have to worry about alignment, because they just pop in really nicely. Feels good, man. I mean, obviously the pegs for PCB mount help, but when you have large cutouts for the plates, sometimes they do twist a very minimal amount and you can still see the difference. But yeah, it's nice when it's not. Something to build while I wait for like 3 group buys. Hey, Sinya, hello. Huh. Doesn't Dixie have a Fairlady Z? I think he does. It is a sick car. Yeah, he has a bunch of old cars. Mr. Dixie. Oh, yo, Franco, what's up? How you doing? How you doing, Mr. Franco? You miss your 370Z sometimes? Okay. That's some ballin'. But yeah, old Nissan, very nice. I agree. The Tsuru defined the world's taxi cab convention. You guys know that? Like obviously Volkswagen buggies were very popular too, but Tsurus were what really changed public transportation services in a lot of parts of the world. Just like imagine owning a car for real though. Imagine. I mean, it's so nice not having to have a car though. I'll be honest with you. Not having to pay insurance for cars, not having to pay for gas, not having to maintain it for 4 seasons. Clean it often. All that stuff. Such a chore. Such a chore. Not great, in my opinion. Okay, so double checking. Regular caps lock. Split backspace split right shift and 7U. Great. Let's continue with soldering. But in NYC you don't need one at all. Yes, that is true. Biking is POG. Oh yeah, I actually really like cycling. I would like to get into cycling again. I used to have a bike, but I sold it. Nothing fancy though at the time. I can afford something better now. But I don't know when though. Obviously you're restricted by the seasons as well. You don't want to be biking in bad weather conditions. Not to mention like roads here can be a bit iffy, but still should be fun. Fun time biking. Yeah, no. Biking in New York City is actually very fun. It's very nice. People. City bike? Yeah, I mean, of course, there's always city bike. Yeah. I agree. But beyond that, I guess. Beyond that, there's more options to it. So. Alright, soldering time. So as you guys know the drill, it also means it's sponsor time. Not that there's much, but I'll still have to talk about them. And there's 2 fans running them, so not super pleasant, so sorry about that. Apologize for the inconvenience. So let's talk about my sponsors. So I am currently sponsored, first of all, by Dixie Mech. And Mr. Dixie, Mr. and Miss Dixie, they sponsor me, and they're currently running GMK Modern Dolch Round 2. GMK Modern Dolch Round 2 starts at $100 for the base, essentially. And you can still qualify for the Dixie Dozen, which is a 20% discount on key sets all year if you qualify. You can read more on dixiemech.com/lightning. But anyhow, GMK Modern Dolch Round 2 comes with regular base kit, as you've seen on Round 1. And Round 2 is also offering a base kit with these sick blue alphas. Kind of looks like a Sky Dolch, but in like modern quote-unquote colors. You can also find on Dixie Mech desk mats for the key set, as well as Rama keycaps. So check it out on dixiemech.com/lightning. Next up we have Mint Autumn. Mint Autumn isn't running anything in particular at the moment, but they are working on developing cases made of polyethylene plastic, the same material that the inverter stems are currently made, the linear ones. So there will be more development on that soon, soon TM. So stay tuned for that. Check out their Discord server and ask questions. Jack Static is very responsive and very nice. So yeah, that's Mint Autumn LLC. They're working on my Rukia, that's correct. They're currently producing the Rukia Round 2 goodbye units. Alright, so next we have Novel Keys. So on novelkeys.xyz, you may have noticed some restocks. There have been Durock stabilizer restocks, as well as switch restocks and so forth. There are more restocks coming within the next month. the NK65 Entry Edition, as well as the NK65 V2, which come in purple polycarbonate and aluminum respectively. They will be featured on the website soon, so if you want more news on that, you should sign up for notifications on novelties.xyz. As for any in-stock products, you can get a 5% discount if you use the code THUNDER on checkout. The group buy is currently running on novelties or GMK Boneyard, which is run by Tom Berry. It's a reprise of the GMK Carbon R2 Boneyard colorway. There is also GMK Midnight Rainbow by Jay Esoteric, which is the same person as Jay from Top Black. Features a rainbow color scheme on a black base. And there's also Cam Ghosts. Cam Ghosts. It's a light color scheme on the cam profile, which is a lower spherical profile. That I believe it's the same row. So the opposite, the uniform version of Cat. So that's novelties for you. Oh, novelties should also have pretty and pink extras possibly right now still. So if you were interested in that small kit that was run to support breast cancer, the extras are available on novelties' website. Alright, let's move on. Prime Keyboards. So Prime Keyboards recently had their desk keys switch film sale, so I hope you managed to get in it. And also on Prime Keyboards, we will soon have Alpaca and Durock stabilizer restocks. Obviously, with the current situation with coronavirus, shipments are much delayed. So do expect more news on that soon. And secondly, Prime Keyboards is running a group buy for desk mats by Inert G. So if you go on primekb.com/lightning, you can find desk mats for group buy in this like psychedelic and hexagonal shape and like geometric shape stuff. Pretty cool patterns. So kind of unique actually, and yeah, so if you're into desk mats and want to check some new options, Inert G desk mats on Prime Keyboards. And finally we have Project Keyboard. So projectkeyboard.com, not much going on there right now. They recently finished GMK Masterpiece for group buy, and they have been teasing a new keyboard called the Elongate. It's like a 40-45%-ish sort of keyboard layout, and it's worth checking out. I believe it is by Mr. Keebs, and it will be run through Project Keyboard. So do check the interest check on Keycaps, as well as more information on the Project Keyboard Discord server. I believe there is where you will find more updates than not. And finally, of course, this stream is brought to you by me, so please feel free to join the Discord server and subscribe on YouTube, where I post typing videos. The Discord is a pretty quiet place, but if you have any questions to ask me and stuff, if you have, like, if you want to post photos of your recent builds or anything like that, you know, the Discord is available for you to use. So that's it. So we continue soldering. We're in the third row. I was just making sure that everything was pushed in. Funny thing, I actually missed the desk key switch film myself, but I do want to probably get some more later on. I did use the desk key switch films for the review that I did. That's posted on YouTube as well. But I actually put those into some H1 switches, but I'm waiting for the keyboard that will be using those switches. And actually, said keyboard, which I will not disclose at the moment, is very exciting. Something new, actually, coming to Lightning keyboards. And this keyboard will be shown on stream at some point, and we'll have some switches that I just recently lubed. Actually, they're H1 switches with desk keys films, and yeah, I do expect something cool coming soon to stream. What else? What else? I mean, I like plugging in some of my friends' group rides too, like Zenith by Poner, Slipline by Krelbit. Just went up for interest check. So I mean, actually, it's gonna go for sale very soon. It's like a Magic Force 68 inspired keyboard. Heine Bush and Krelbit worked on it together. There's also Heine TKL1. Heine TKL1 is also going on group buy very soon. 45 slots. What else is going on group buy? Yo, Heine, what's up? How the F does Andy have more viewers than you? I don't know, because he's good looking and stuff, I guess. At least you know things about keyboards, bro. Thank you, Heine. That's that's very nice of you. Let me sponsor you and buy you tools? Oh, slide into my DMs, Mr. Heine Bush. I mean, you know, sponsor or not, I appreciate Heine. He does great work in the community. Like, I love all my PCBs that I've gotten from him, and he's also been super resourceful when it comes to asking questions on like EE stuff and just like random things here and there. So do check out Heine TKL1. That's coming soon. What other exciting things? Oh yes, we have more exciting things. Zek works, Zek.works or Zekin works. So Zekin is also going to be running the Ogre 60%, inspired by the 356 Mini and other O-ring gasket mount keyboards. Very exciting development. He did a prototype build. Sounds great. I personally would vouch for Ogre. I will be trying for it myself, most likely. So, yeah, you might be having to bet your lucks stacked against mine, you know. But we'll see. I actually don't have the best RNG. So yeah, the Ogre 60% is coming soon. That I believe that will be on July 5th. If I'm not 4th, 5th. You should check the Keycaps thread for sure. More details on that there. I believe it's going to be $400 for it, as well as there's going to be extra PCBs, gaskets, plates, etc. And yeah. Second gonna rig it for you. No. Fair and square, my friend. Trust me. I remember when I remember when I entered TGR 910. I was late by like a second. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's a very sad day. Okay, so I actually pushed the switch here with the pin bent, I think. So just checking that those are not soldered yet. This one over here. Heine TK looks classy. Yes, Heine TK looks really nice. If you haven't seen the photos of the prototype, they look sweet. The gold prototype that he actually built is going to be on the current group buy, so really check it out because that gold is really nice. Actually, it reminds me of a lot of the like the champagne gold that TX used to do for the TX84 and stuff, and the 87. It's a pretty nice gold though. It's a little different. It's actually kind of like more. It's like a richer gold. It's not as like washed out as the champagne. So I actually like this one more than the champagne, but yeah. Yep, so there's a thread. Okay, alright. Got these in now. These nice little cusps of solder. And one more. I like the not for resale. Yeah, the prototype not for resale stuff will look pretty cool. Alright, so that is done. I lost a key called raffle, no way I lose another now. Raffles are tough. That's just the bottom line of it. Obviously, you guys have certainly, if you guys have been on Mech Market, you guys have seen how rampant the supply and demand stuff is going right now. So yeah, it's just a tough time to be entering raffles too, because it's just a lot of people. So yeah, best to have like moderate expectations. Kept seeing people in Discord saying they entered the key cult raffle and hope they didn't win because they can't afford it. So that means they were entering just because if they won, it would be worth more than they paid, which means that they're just going to enter for the flip, right? So that's basically what it is. I don't think anyone has caught on to the text below the lilac pic. Oh, I have not seen it. Does it say like these nuts? I have to look at it. Do you like the new GMK trays or prefer the old ones? I think the new GMK trays suck. I ate one. It was to demonstrate that they taste like potato. But other than that, they do taste like potato though. Yeah, they're just not great. They kind of like, it's like there's like friction with the keys when you like have to take them out, and they kind of like shred a little bit. They don't really hold the keys all that well. Like they're like specific bigger keys, you can't put them in a specific part of the tray because there's a little nub that doesn't let you put it on there. The cover doesn't really stay on there because the thing has like bending parts like this, like tabs, but those really don't really lodge into the tray, so that really doesn't stay there. Yeah, a lot of issues with it. But yeah, I mean, lots of issues currently with it. But I mean, it's just, I think, lack of testing in a way. Like, you know, they send all of these big shipments, like, you know, on containers, and obviously when you pack big things like that, you can get crushed too. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah. Chubis is a packaging engineer. Oh. Right. Yeah. Oh shoot, I just remembered, my friends, I forgot this foam. That's a Pepega moment for me. Okay, well, I will offer my client to desolder for free. And resolder for the inner foam. Although, personally, I think the inner foam without it is okay. But yes, I forgot the inner foam. That's very Pepega of me. Yeah, no one caught it in chat either. I was sitting here the whole time and I forgot about it. What type of foam would you recommend using for something like the U80? I do not recommend anything. Reason for that is because you should not determine what foam you need until you actually have the board with you, so that you actually test the board without the foam, and then if you really need the foam, then you get some foam. But if you really want anything else, something cheap to have around, or something like that just would work anyway, shelf liner works fine. Like regular, like this kind of like regular foam works fine. Sorbethane works well. Yeah, shelf liner. You can use multiple layers of shelf liner. Shelf liner looks like this. This is what shelf liner looks like. Basically, it's this like mesh looking thing used to line shelves. So you can cut rectangles of this stuff and just, you know, match it with the piece that you're trying to line, and you just put it in there, and you can put 1 layer, you can put 2 layers, you can put 3 layers. It's super cheap. Like a bunch of shelf liner is gonna cost you like $5 or whatever. So yeah, should be pretty cheap. So just look like shelf liner on like Amazon and it'll show up. Alright, cool. So let's assemble the case. Doesn't Rama sell internal dampeners too? Yes, they do. They have the Mute, which is an internal dampener. Alright. Dude, when are restaurants supposed to open in Manhattan? I'm dying for Japanese food. I don't know. Reopening is gonna happen slowly in Manhattan, and also, even if it reopened, I wouldn't go. Sorry. Even if we reopen, I wouldn't go. I still do not trust the system, nor people, nor the world with regards to coronavirus. So even if we reopen restaurants, I would not be going to restaurants to eat until I feel safe. Which I would not, most likely. At least not for a bit. Uses this guy. Okay, let's check this. So let's actually undo the weight first. This is the weight. Some internal cosmetic marks, but nothing bad outside. So impeccable on the outside. Slight internal cosmetic marks, which you cannot see once it's slotted in. And then this is the case. And then we remove all the case screws to separate the top and bottom pieces. Which mounting option do you use for your montage? Still waiting for my navy one. I use the bottom mount option. Long schlong boy. Tried that for now. I might switch it over to top mount at some point. Probably not gonna do sandwich because it kind of feels like the plate would rattle a bit in there. Kind of skeptical of it. And some people in GH saying they were having trouble with bottom. For some reason I didn't though. I don't know. I didn't have trouble, but I can check the inside of the case one more time when I'm done. Like when I undo the case again. So there's the bottom piece. The gaskets will all go like a lot of them here and then here. So we'll put this aside for now. Alright, so gaskets. Okay, so there's long gaskets and there's short gaskets. We start with the long ones, and then so normally you would put these on the plates, like on the tabs of the plates. So for instance, if you look at this plate, normally you would put it on these tabs, right? But because the client wanted it, and also because it's better if you wanted to, let's say, swap the assembly, then it's easier if the gaskets are in the case, because then you don't have to reapply a bunch of gaskets. So we apply these to the case instead. Let's just check that fitment is doing all right so far. Okay. So this is a bit more time consuming because there's so many of them. Yo, Adam! How is you doing? Is that CRP Saudi? Yeah, that's CRP Arabic, man. TRP Soul win.
Oh man.
Watching a gasket the case after watching Teha gasket the plate is funny. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean it's a matter of choice in the end. You know, I would say gasketing the plate is actually probably easier because of the tabs sticking out, whereas in the case you have to kind of go into the inside. I mean, like on the inside of the case. So yeah, it's a bit hard to align. Done. And we need to repeat this on the underside. Place on the bottom. Okay. So now we can just put the top side away for a second. Put the bottom side. Now we apply the gaskets on these tabs here. So there's 6 more of them. Should be easier for this one. Which desk mat is that? It was the GMK Ursa desk mat, Adam. Last one. Okay. Let's continue. Now we can put the lower part aside. So I mean, so that like this will just sit kind of like here, like so. But we can put it aside for now. We are going to further apply gaskets of the smaller kind. There's 8 of them that we need to apply. Okay. And these ones I actually might need some finer tweezers. Roughly the points indicated. So let me see if I can share this. Where's the browser? Huh. Can you guys see that? Okay. So at roughly those spots indicated. So that's gonna be, let's see. So if the blocker side is down, then it's going to be on, that's the port. Okay, so here first. Okay. So right here. Yep, okay. So there, and then the next one over here. After watching all these Polaris builds, I've been really wanting to, really been wanting a good gasket, half plate 60%. Do you have a recommendation on the past or future releases? Ogre. I highly recommend Ogre. I think that's the next release that seems to be closest and also, well, reasonable to get at the moment. It's going to be a raffle though, so just keep that in mind. You should place the playhead in the center band, flush the lower edge as shown. Okay. So this one goes right in the middle. Let's actually measure that up because I don't like this without it. So the opening goes about 10 centimeters. So about maybe like 4.8 right here. All right. Do the same for the other side. Gasket OO, but the group buy is already over. Correct. And Lube is 60. Yeah, I think that one is on interest check right now. But yeah, if you want it right now, then or at least a group buy right now, then Ogre will be your best bet. Otherwise, yeah, gasket 00 once it's out. There are quite a few units going to be out, or that are going to be out there. So something to consider. Okay. Alright. All the gaskets have been placed. Okay, bump on's done. Alright, so we've done the so there was a step with the foam that we forgot. But alright, so it's all done. We already tested the PCB, so that's cool. Alright, so now we can just slot in our plate assembly. So here's our plate assembly. I'm actually gonna flip this around. And if you can find those for sale when they ship, yeah. Pay RNGs on your site for Ogre, correct. Unicorn if you have unlimited PayPal, correct. Well, if you have unlimited PayPal, I would just get a 356 Mini, but anyway, that's an aside. Yeah, okay, so these gaskets are supposed to hold it in there, so make sure that they're in. Okay. Okay. Make sure that the edge gaskets are holding the plate in place, so that way when you flip it around, it doesn't really fall off. That's basically what it does. These, like, the small gaskets that we apply, that's basically what they do. They hold the plate in place. Okay. I'll sell my car for a 356 Mini. I think that's a very poor choice. And then we can put the bottom foam piece if we want, right? So foam piece, we'll just go in like that. Okay. And then we can just screw the halves together. Just put them two together. So we take the smaller screws on each corner. Okay. Does the WT60D fit in Polaris? That's a good question. I do not know if I don't think I can answer that because I do not own a WT60. Yeah, I can't tell you the answer to that, to be honest with you. I'm gonna say maybe. WT60D, if I recall it, is also left-sided port, so it is a maybe. Okay. And lastly, we just get the plates, the weights, slot it right in. Ah, yes, I forgot to mention that I have a straw pole prepared for key sets that you would like to see on this board, or more specifically, one key set that you would like to see. So I'm going to post that on chat. So actually, just check it out. Alright, so that is done for the build there, and okay. Alright, so we just need to pick a key set. So while I clean up, you guys can take a pick. So go ahead and open this drop hole. Check out what key sets I have available, and take your pick. Okay, so pretty much done cleaning up here. Gotta drink some water first. Stormtrooper. Alright, so let's take a look at the poll. Okay, so we've done this. Alright, so we have GMK White and Black, Simple Ja, GMK Stormtrooper, which is like basically black on white, Miami Nights, Skymoto, which is a black base gray key set with colored modifiers, Skeletor, Camping, Hydro Eclipse, 808, and Space Cadet. Hope you all voted, but if not, it's fine. Okay, so kind of all over the place. It looks like Stormtrooper might take the pie. Actually, instead of Stormtrooper, it's gonna be Minimal, because that's what I have here. So Minimal is probably gonna go on. It's Minimal. My bad. I do have Stormtrooper, but it's elsewhere. I have to find it. So, any more votes? No, no, no. Alright. If it's decided, it's decided. Minimal it is. Ta-da! Old tray for the win. Look at this great old tray. Aha. Okay. Wait, oops, I offset it by 1. My bad. Forgot about the backslash key over here. Backslash key. Let's use barred homings. And use this regular tab. I ordered that desk mat. Is that the prototype? No, it's not the prototype. I ordered it without the Ursa key set, so it shipped when it arrived to their warehouse. I assume maybe they had their orders open for longer than the group buy period, so that's probably why. Yeah, so sorry, Dennis Rochill, not Stormtrooper, unfortunately, because I totally forgot that I have Stormtrooper elsewhere right now, and I kind of got lazy finding it. My apologies. But hey, Minimal is such a good set, they say. So hey, that's good. Good enough for me. Function. Backspace. Chrome out. Super. GMK Boneyard or CRP Tulip? Depends. If you already own a gray key set like Boneyard, such as Oblivion or Modern Dolge or something of the kind, then I say CRP. If not, then if you really want a gray set, go for Boneyard. Then we can find we can make this $900 keyboard more expensive by adding a miniature figurine. So I'm gonna go find a miniature figurine. If you don't understand what that means I'm trying to look for an artisan. How do you think Polaris value will go? 1K easy. I don't know. 1K easy? Oh man. I actually don't know if that will be the case. I found an appropriate resin cast keycap. Ta-da! Oh, it's a little warmer, but it's good. It's good. So there you have it. Let's put this on the side. And then I'm actually going to turn off the lighting in there because I know there is lighting currently on. All off. Thank you. Whoopsie. Alright, there we go. Alright. Best 60% layout besides no 2U backspace. Agreed. 100% agreed. Alright, I'm gonna put this away. It's just kind of blocking my screen there. Okay. Alright, so here we have it. This is a Polaris AIO3, and kevinplus made it. Obviously done through KBDfans. I just got in on the extras for Oko Dolchbai. Oh, what? Really? Huh. I didn't know you wanted it. This has GMK Minimal, Gateron inks, lubed with 205 grade 0, stock springs, I believe, and TX films, TX switch films. And yeah, there is currently case foam under the PCB. There is no foam between the plate and the PCB. So like in the switch area, there's no foam there. So yeah, let's try typing on it. Yeah. Okay. Turn off the music and open up monkey type. Okay. Let's see if they have a different. Let's go for dark. Yeah, I like that. All right, cool. Center that boy. All right. Can't use monkey type for some reason. Because of like the issue with the website. Keep saying there's a privacy error. That's odd. I don't have that issue. That's strange. But yeah. Okay. Alright friends. So this is a Polaris with Gateron ink switches with 205 grade 0. GMK Minimal on it. And a full polycarbonate plate. Okay? So a full polycarbonate plate with Gateron inks. Alright, here we go. Is the audio okay right now? Just making sure. Oh, I should turn off the AC just in case it doesn't go off while I'm typing. Just so it doesn't go off while I'm typing. Alright, y'all ready? Alright. 3, 2, 1. Ah, redo. Oh my goodness. Whoa, what's going on here? Hold up. Something is weird about the input. That's fine. Is it just monkey type that's kind of acting up? That's fine. Okay. Caps lock? Was caps lock on? No, caps lock's not on. Weird. Okay. I think I might have just pressed more by accident or something like that. So... Alright. When on monkey types? No, I don't think so. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so that's what it sounds like. Forgot how deliciously crisp Gat ink blacks were. Yeah, Gat ink blacks are really nice. That's for sure. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. Y'all wanna see anything specific, know anything specific about it? In any case, show the butt. Oh yeah, I will. So that's the board. So nice. The bezels are super nice on this too. Yeah. Let's hide chat for a sec. the butt. Yeah. A little warmer lighting on one side, a little cooler lighting on the other. That's just because of my bulbs. The light bulb on those are a little different temperature. I should probably normalize that at some point, but yeah. So yeah. So obviously the weight shows from the back. It's kind of like more like dark, like really dark gray. Looks really nice. Yeah, the port is super nice. Like the PCB just goes there perfectly. The weight, you know, countersunk screws over here, and yeah, no, the Polaris is exceptional, especially if you bought it at the price that it went for during the group buy. And yeah, super amazing deal. Sounds really good, feels really good. You can actually bring my own board and compare. So here I have my own Polaris. Same layout, well, actually very similar, but in red. So maybe we can compare the two. So that's the difference. So mine has, so let's just take a quick look. So my Polaris, so the Polaris up here, the one we just built, has a polycarb plate, full polycarb plate and Gateron inks. Mine has a palm plate that I had cut separately, and it's is it a full palm plate? Yeah, it's a full palm plate, right? So the only difference is the material here. It's a full palm plate with retooled MX blocks, or MX blocks, basically. Are they retooled? Actually, they might be vintage. They might be vintage MX blocks, actually. So Gateron inks, vintage blacks, polycarb, palm. Only difference. Mine does have the internal dampener. Although I personally think that the plate is what's giving it the sound as well as the switch. So yeah. So actually the Gateron inks have a very distinct sound to them. That's kind of like, it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but there's something about the sound to it. It's like kind of like something about the plastic, and then there's this like lower tone to it that it does have. Yeah, it kind of sounds a little bit more like hollow, but it's not in a bad way. Anyhow, so yeah, 2 Polaris over here. So this is the butt of the one we just built today, and this is the butt of the one that I have. So red and brass, black and brass, with the black treatment. Yeah, my Gat ink blacks are not that loud. Maybe it depends on the lube, how much lube you apply. Depends on the plate too. I think the polycarb does tend to have a bit more of a clackiness to it. It's not a bad thing. I actually like it. Yeah, so that's kind of a preference thing. But I personally like it a lot. How this one sounds too. Just different sounding. There is a lot of variables, yes. I mean, that's how it goes with sound specifically. Pretty much everything will affect it, including my room, where this is, the mic, right? But yeah, this is just a mock test sort of thing. Yeah. Anyhow, so that's, I'm not sure what you guys' verdict might be, but that's basically what it is. The real test of the Polaris is that clicky switches sound good in it. I could see that. I could see that sounding good. And then if you want to have like 360% sitting in a line, you can have like like that or something, you know. You get the idea. Anyhow, yeah. So Polaris, and T60. This is a tray mount. But yeah. You guys want anything else? To see anything else or know anything else about the board? Board is GMK compatible, so you can program it with VIA as well very easily. I was on the phone and missed a test, or the typing test, I assume. The taste test. Yeah. So that's what it is. Look at the Polaris typing video I sent you. I'll check it out. Do you mind sending it to me again? Because I don't see the link here right now. I might have opened it, but I might have closed it again. So yeah, I missed the test. I just typed on it. I just typed on it. All right, we'll do it one more time, but after this, probably gonna head to bed actually. So yeah. I got back as soon as you stopped typing. Sure, I can type on it again. Why not? Why not? Can't hurt. Let's type on it again then. Where's my typing test thing though? Okay, here it is. Okay, so yeah, Gaddings, polyplate, full polyplate. And yeah, lube with Krytox, 25G0. What is my ideal switch weight? I personally prefer like 62, 65 gram. Did I just miss a sound test? Okay, I'm not doing that again. I knew that was a troll. I saw that coming. What's a typing test app website? It's called monkey-type.com. monkeytype.com. So yeah. Let's see if anybody's streaming right now. I actually have not checked. Having mixed blacks on my 40%, I feel like they are a bit too heavy. Yeah, regular is a bit too heavy for me as well. Pudsey is streaming. You could rate Pudsey. Do you guys like Pudsey? Yeah. The regular MX Black Springs are pretty heavy for me. making too many mistakes to be typing over 100, I recommend looking at Chubi's typing blog. He actually does a really good job of explaining like accuracy and how to practice like speed typing. I highly recommend his stuff, and he has good resources for practice, like typing, you know, practicing on speed typing and stuff. 62, 65 are good middle ground, yeah. What are stock MX blacks? Like they're like 78, 80 grams plus minus. Plus minus, like, you know, I guess their accuracy is pretty bad, but it tends to be on the heavier side of things, like 78, 80. Yeah. Thanks for streaming. Enjoy watching the build and Polaris comparison. Thank you, thank you. Fun stream, thank you. All right, I think we're done today. So let's go raid Puzzy, shall we? Puzzy should probably be talking dirt over some interest checks, most likely. That's kind of like his favorite pastime, as well as drinking tea. He actually knows a lot about tea, but he also knows a lot about Geekhack. So if you're interested in old stuff explained by a relatively younger person, I think. I mean, he's younger than me, for all I know. You know, Putty, he's a nice guy though. He's actually very knowledgeable, and he's a nice guy. So you can rate Putty. So thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by today. I really appreciate it, as always. I'll have more stuff coming in. I need to lube some switches for a board I need to build. So once I get that done, I'll probably do something else. Other than that, there should be some more things coming in over the next few weeks, if anything. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. But as usual, if you need a ping for like sponsors restocking or like flash sales or things like that, my Discord has a command for that. There's also obviously pings for the streams themselves. So yeah, can't wait for that Q build. Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, we're still waiting on stuff. We're actually not sure if that's gonna happen, but we'll keep you posted. Alright, let's go raid Putty. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a very good night. Let's go. Thank you. Let's see. Alright, y'all ready? Alright, well then. Good luck, have fun in Puzzy's stream. Tell him I say hi. But I think I'm gonna check out for now. Peace.